Good morning, Mizzou fans. Gabe DeArmond here, PM in the AM for Wednesday, August 13th, and we are talking Missouri quarterbacks. And here's the situation, guys. Nothing that happens in the month of August until the 28th, at least, should significantly change anything we thought about Missouri's quarterbacks. We are focused on the competition. Everybody's talking about it. It's a story until Eli Drinkwitz tells us who he has picked. It is going to remain a story. But the truth is, none of us have any skin in the game or any idea really. Should he pick Bo Perbula or should he pick Sam Horn? Now, from what I'm hearing, I think it's going to be Bo Perbula. This is not a guarantee. Drink hasn't made the decision. I would be surprised if Bo Perbula is not the starting quarterback when they play Central Arkansas. They're both probably going to play. When Drinkwitz names a starter officially, I don't know. It certainly is going to be before the Kansas game because I don't think you want to go into that with two quarterbacks. But Drinkwitz said this at the beginning of camp, and we've been saying it for months. Neither of these guys is proven. Everything right now is potential and hope. Bo Perbula has really played one meaningful half of college football in his career. That was against Wisconsin. Sam Horn has played basically no meaningful college football, not even a snap. And the reason I say meaningful is when you were in blowout games, when you were playing in games your team is up by 37 points against inferior competition, that's not meaningful. That doesn't count. That doesn't tell me how you're going to react against Kansas or South Carolina or down against Auburn or Oklahoma on the road. So we don't have any track record with either one of these guys. And so whatever happens in the month of August, it's important to Eli Drinkwitz. It's important to that football team figuring out which guy is better. But really, from our point of view, we just wait to see who he picks because we don't have any real basis for knowing how that guy is going to play. I'll steal Gary Pinkel's line. Quarterbacks are like tea bags. You don't know what you have until you put them in hot water. They're not, whether starter's named or not, whoever plays on August 28th should almost certainly not be in any even warm water against Central Arkansas. So the first time we are going to really know anything of substance about Missouri's quarterback competition is September 6th against the Kansas Jayhawks at 2:30 in the afternoon when that game kicks off. Because anything that happens, we will talk about it. We will follow it. It will be a big deal. We will do a live show and write stories when Drinkwitz does name a starter. But naming the starter is not the end of this thing because we don't know anything about either guy. So we'll be following it. Obviously, Missouri back on the practice field 1:30 this afternoon. We're going to talk to more players on Thursday. So all of that will be on the site where you can get 50% off and some of it on the YouTube channel where you can get it for free. But we hope certainly you go over to the site and sign up. Make sure you check out last night's live show. Gerard Hamilton and I took questions from fans, voicemails, things like that. Went for about an hour, largely on offensive line, a little bit on quarterback and some other things. So check out everything we're doing. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you hanging out here. And we'll be back here at some point. Who knows? Maybe Eli will name the starting quarterback in 10 minutes, and I'll be back on here then. But until then, appreciate you hanging out with me. This has been PM in the AM. We'll talk to you later on.